Alright, so in the last video I was showing you how to get started with a basic local SEO, and I just showed you a couple of things just to get started, and I was getting in onto the nitty-gritty stuff. Alright, so I'm just going to go through this yet again, and just to make sure that you remember what we talked about last video and continue from there. Now you want to open the page. Alright, you want to open the page that you want to do some basic local SEO on, right? For an example, your home page. And then you want to come here at the top, click Rank Math and open Rank Math, and then you want to get started on adding some basic local SEO. Now you want to come up and add your site title, right? This is what's going to be seen by Google. Then you want to come up and add your description. Now you want to make sure that your description has the keyword that you're targeting. All right, in this case I'm targeting the brand name, so here it is. So now we have the keyword in three places. We have the keyword as the what's this? We have the keyword as the domain name, right? And then we have the keyword as the title, and then we have the keyword in the description. Now the keyword is already there 3 times just on this particular page. So that's gonna help us with local SEO when your customers are searching for you. When your customers are searching for your business, this is going to be very helpful with that. All right. Now, once you're done setting up everything, they're going to give you a bit of a score. All right, make sure you try to get as much of this score as possible. All right, so use the focus keyword at the beginning of your content. So at the beginning of your website, the focus keyword should be there. Usually right about this location there would be like a small description, and that's where you would have your keyword, and that's where Rank Math and Google would usually pick up the description to display onto the Google search results. All right, so you need to also have the search content, and then your content should be long. It should be at least 300 words or more long. And then use the focus keyword in subheadings like the H2, H3s and H4s and so on and so on and so on. So try and get as many of these as possible if you want to have a higher score on the SEO scoreboard for Rank Math. Right, so once you're done with this page, all you have to do is to update and then go and do the exact same thing for all the other pages. All right, so you just go to the pages that you like, and then you go into them, and then you do the exact same process. Just make sure that you write the proper description for that page and put up the proper site title for that page. All right, so say for an example, if we're talking about let me just show you an example. All right, so let's just say you've opened your contact us page. Now you want to add the title, the snippet, the description and everything. All right, so what you want to do is you want to start and say contact us, and then put your line and say we would love to hear from you. Something as simple as that, or you could change contact us to talk to us. We would love to hear from you, or something along the lines of drop in for a coffee. If your business encourages people to just drop in onto the office and to communicate with them, then something along these lines is also particularly useful, but I recommend you use this one. We would love to hear continue. Now, you don't need to add the brand name or the company name. However, you can if you want to, however, I recommend you just leave it this way. So it's just going to be contact us, we would love to hear from you. Just as simple as that. Add your description and then make sure that the brand name is there onto your description. All right, so that'll be the description, and then the brand name, not the brand name, but the focus keyword should be there on the description at all times. Now, you always want to make the description as sweet and short as possible. So you could say we at, all right, something along those lines. So now you just keep it nice and short and sweet. All right, we at ZGN Trading would love to talk to you. Call us at 081-544, so on and so on and so on and so on. All right, and then so sometimes people could just see this number onto your search result, and this number can also contribute to the local SEO. So this is pretty much fine if you ask me. All right, so something along these lines. And then for the social media, as long as you did what I told you with the setup wizard on the last video, then this would not a problem. However, if you did not, then you would come over here and then add a new image and add a different description for each and every page onto the website. Come up with something unique. If you have the time, if you have the effort to put into that, then you can do it. From there, just update and then you're done. All right, so once you've updated all the websites and added the focus keyword, all right, trading. Once you've updated all the pages, all right, added the focus keyword and everything, all right, once that is done, all right, and you've updated all the pages, right, then you can come to sitemap settings. All right, then you can start to use this to index your website to Google. Now, to index your website, all right, you have to open Google Search Console. Conversely, you can open SiteGit, all right, and then you sign in with Google, and then while you're here, Google Search Console, go straight in, say start now, welcome to Google, use the email, all right, and then you want to go to the property that you want. All right, let's just say it's this one. All right, so once you've gone to the property that you want, you go to sitemaps, and then you add the sitemap over here, and then then you click submit. All right, so first you get the sitemap. I would recommend you click on the sitemap first so that you go through and then you just see that everything that you want for Google to index is there. So just to make sure that the sitemap has everything that you would like, let us save this for a second. Hold on. All right, let's try to open it again. All right, here we are. Here is your sitemap. All right, from there you can just pick it up just like this. So just go to your, at the top right here, right, and then just copy, or you could copy specific ones. I would recommend the page, right? Copy that and then put them up onto your domain individually. All right, and then submit, and then we're good to go. Now, sometimes your domain does not show up over here. All right, it does not show up over here on the Google properties, even after you've used rank math to connect it to the to connect it to Google. So what you want to do is you want to open the domain itself, the domain that you want. All right, so it's checking for verification. So here it is, ZGN Trading. This is actually a different one. Hold on. Yes, this is a different one. All right. So what you want to do instead, you're going to have to add a new domain, right? So add a new property. So let me just see. Just want to make sure that I did not miss it here. All right, so it's not here, so we're going to have to add it here. So now the easiest way to do this, right, is to utilize Google Sitekit. Google Sitekit. Which page is it? All right, let me just open this. Google Sitekit. Alright, so it's still loading, it's still checking for everything, but once you've opened Google Sitekit, you should be able to connect it to your Google without having to go through the complicated hassle of using the Google Search Console, because it can be a tad bit complicated. But then once the Google Sitekit, alright, let's sign in, let's see. Alright, here we are. So now you open your Google Sitekit and says, welcome to the Sitekit, let's help you get you started. Alright, so what it's going to do is that it's going to verify site ownership and allow Google allow the website to access the Google account data, and then also set up the Search Console. So just sign in with Google and follow the prompts, and then just go forward with this, and then give it a bit of time. Let's give it maybe like 2 or 3 minutes, and then it should show up on your Search Console. All right, and then from there you can add the sitemap as long as you're done with the basic SEO on the website. That should pretty much be it. Now we're not done yet. All right, we're not done yet. One thing that I forgot to talk to you about was 2 things. First of all is site speed, and then the second of all is going to be mobile responsiveness. Google takes a look at these things, and I'm going to cover them on a separate video for those that want to know about these 2 things. And yeah, thank you for watching so far. We'll see you next time.